Did ancient Rome have a form of social welfare? Welcome back to TimeFrame, where we explore the fascinating stories of our past. Today we're diving into a thought-provoking topic. Did ancient Rome have a form of social welfare? This question opens up a window into the lives of everyday Romans and how their society cared for its vulnerable members. So let's unravel the threads of history and see what we can discover. When we think of social welfare today, we often picture government programs designed to support those in need. But what about ancient Rome? Did they have similar systems in place to care for the poor and disadvantaged? The answer is yes, though it may not look exactly like what we see in modern societies. In ancient Rome, social welfare was not a formalized system like we have today. Instead, it took the form of various practices and policies aimed at providing assistance to those who struggled to support themselves. One of the most notable examples was the grain dole, known as the Annona. This program was established to ensure that citizens, especially the urban poor, had access to affordable grain. The government would distribute grain at subsidized prices or even provide it for free to eligible citizens. This was crucial in a city as vast and populous as Rome, where food shortages could lead to unrest. The grain dole was significant because it recognized the basic need for food security. However, it was also a political tool. By providing grain to the masses, politicians could gain favor and support from the populace. This highlights an essential aspect of social welfare in ancient Rome. It was deeply intertwined with politics and power dynamics. Another form of assistance came from private benefactors. Wealthy Romans often took it upon themselves to help those less fortunate. This could involve providing financial support, food, or even employment opportunities. The practice of patronage was prevalent, where patrons would support their clients, who were often from lower social classes. This system, while not institutionalized, created a network of support that benefited many individuals in need. Additionally, the Romans valued community and family support. Extended families often lived together, and it was common for them to provide care for elderly relatives or those unable to work. This familial structure acted as a safety net, ensuring that individuals had some form of support, even if the state or wealthy patrons could not provide assistance. Religious institutions also played a role in caring for the needy. Temples and religious organizations often provided food and shelter to the poor. They were seen as places of refuge and support, reinforcing the idea that caring for the less fortunate was a moral obligation. However, it is essential to note that while these systems existed, they were not comprehensive. Many people still fell through the cracks, and the assistance available was often dependent on one's social status and connections. The welfare system in ancient Rome was far from perfect, reflecting the complexities of their society. In conclusion, ancient Rome did have forms of social welfare, albeit in a different shape than what we might expect today. From the grain dole to private patronage and community support, Romans found various ways to care for their vulnerable members. While the system had its limitations, it laid the groundwork for discussions on social responsibility that continue to resonate throughout history. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed this exploration of ancient Rome and its social welfare practices, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to TimeFrame for more fascinating historical insights. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep looking back to understand your world better.